Game 1 victory was.
Thank you so much, guys. Quite decisive, the first zero-death game of the split, and it's in the first game of the quarterfinals for H2K. If there were any doubts about how they were doing, especially in preparation and against Giants, in Game 1, there was nothing Giants can do.
Nothing at all by the looks of it. I mean, even from coming out of picks and bans, looking at it, just Giants didn't seem to really have their minds in the right place.
Yep.
When you look at what they drafted, how their game plan was going for the game against a team like H2K, very, very risky draft.
Yeah, this is what we have to start with, obviously. Let's have a look at the pick and bans of this first match here. And what I want to highlight is what H2K did immediately. They went for Jax and Morgana bans, staple bans against Giants. That's normal. And then there was a lot of uproar on Twitter, you know, why are you banning Elise on blue side? Elise, for people that don't know, is considered tier 1 in the current patch by many people, and they're wondering why are we banning Elise first? That's because the Thresh pick. They want to just take that away from Godfrey and put him on a passive support, and look at the lineup that Giants ended up drafting. 0 engage.
Yep.
Double disengage with Janna and Trundle, some poke, but if you fall behind, which you generally do, if you're Giants, you know, 12 out of 19 games, they do fall behind, you play against a better strategic team that ended up lane swapping on you, that team as well picked a lot of pick. Ari can pick people off. Shen has CC. We have Kasing. Later we might even have a montage of all his hooks because he was on fire. Luix said, okay, I can deal with any jungler except Elise. Just get me Elise in. I will put on the aggression. And I really like that mentality. And now we can take down the pick and ban graphic already. I just like the mentality of a team that comes into in the first game of a best of 5 series and saying, we're going to play aggressive. Yep. We're just going to come out swinging. We're going to make something happen. And then we'll see how we adapt. And I think that was the right approach by H2K.
And H2K certainly came out with a game plan and with somewhat of an aggressive game plan when it comes to the lane swap that they looked for. You know, it was very smart. Swapping away, just making sure that, you know, you can get Thresh to roam out easier from the lane. You know, Tristan's going to push the towers a lot more easily than the Corki as well in the early game. And at that point, the Trundle's already behind. From there, you get yourself a slightly easier start to the game. And H2K, as soon as they ended up back in the 2v2, get the kill, take the turret, roam across the map. And Giants just looked like they were second fiddle in this game. Never looked like they could keep up.
Yeah, our feature matchup was the top lane because of the lane swaps was irrelevant. And the mid lane, which we were looking at as well, Ryu just single-handedly said, I don't need anyone's help. I'm just going to do this. Ari versus Victor. A lot of individual quality, I think, from the side of H2K showing in individual moves as well. For instance, Kasing, he has been revered for his Thresh, and it was very, very instrumental in this game once again.
I just like the confidence he was playing with. And as we can see right here, you know, he's waiting for Audrey gets the box out. So even if Audrey escapes, he has to go through that, gets slowed, and this allows him just enough time to flash afterwards. That combo could have technically on paper been executed slightly better, but the fact is, Audrey's dead at the end of it, and that's it. And Kasing has been instrumental on that Thresh, and we will likely see perhaps a ban from Giants on that Thresh, allowing a possible first pick at least next game. But just what struck me the most is how he was playing. He was throwing fake lanterns at least 2 times in the game, perhaps even 3, where he would just throw them over a wall, walk to the other side and say, like, somebody's coming with me, and then Giants are going like, I see one guy here, one guy here. I just saw the jungle somewhere else. There can't be anybody there, but when you're playing on LAN, when you're playing offline, you still respect your opponents enough. So Kasing, he's confident in his plays. Giants, they're not.
Yeah, Kasing exuding the confidence, which I think we talked so much about the Kasing effect, and also it was Kasing up here that said we were in trouble after that loss versus Fnatic. I think this will be instrumental, the fact that he feels incredibly confident and everything is working to set up for the rest of the series. On the side of Giants, though, they do have a fair bit of experience now already in Best of 5 series, even fighting for their lives in some instances. So how good are the chances that they can turn it around? I think number 1, revisit your composition. Completely
revisit the composition. With regards to the fact that I think the casters, Martin and Trevor, they were talking about how, you know, normally you'd expect a team to prepare for game 1. The other thing a team will prepare for is the worst case scenario. Is if they do have something that they can completely change everything up, they may be able to look to do that. But certainly, even from what is their supposedly most prepared strategy, a lot of things have to change, and I think the Thresh ban has to be the start.
Yeah, or just a different approach to the game. They're on red side again, so things will get mirrored or get repeated again, but with slight nuances shifted. And then this is where the mind game of pick and bans comes in. Who's going to change their ban first? Because Giants, they still have the last ban, so they can force H2K to ban the same things. Perhaps they can drop the Sivir, though, for the Thresh ban and just find a different lane, and then just pick more aggressively. Pick some hard CC. It's easier to play the game when you can lock opponents down, else it's doable, but it's incredibly hard, and you have to be the better strategic team in terms of vision, in terms of positioning, in terms of grouping up and sieging. Because if Giants got ahead with this composition, yes, they could have sieged and poked, but it's incredibly hard to get ahead.
Yeah, and they know, they have experience of not being ahead in that many games in the last couple of weeks and the entire split in general. Maybe going for something else, Giants, in the next one. We're one game down, but there's plenty more to go as Giants look to tie it up against H2K when we return. But before we take a break, we'll get a closer look at Werlip and how he came onto the scene with a fan club already in tow.
Pues yo empecé a jugar al LoL porque jugaba mi hermano, hablamos de la beta, el principio del juego y tal, y él me decía, juega Jorge, juega. Yo la verdad no quería, él insistía. Yo dije, no, el LoL la verdad es que es divertido, entonces ahí fue ya un vicio.
Ey, Vicente.
Buenas, tío. Te saludo en inglés.
Venga, solo en inglés.
Hey, hello, Werlip. Buenas.
Por fin estamos todos.
Pues yo tengo 11 hermanos, tengo muchísimos primos, todos han jugado siempre a juegos.
A ver, yo voy a top, ¿no? Pues yo quiero ir abajo, en verdad, tío.
Yo quiero ir abajo.
Vamos tú y yo, Chesco.
Vale.
Entonces me vino mucho de familia, es decir, desde 8 años, 7, jugaba a juegos viendo a ellos cómo jugaban.
¡Un incauto!
¡Qué bueno es, tío ese!
¡Chesco, gancho! Espera, tío, Chesco, está reportado, Chesco.
Pues hay muchas veces, ¿no?, que nos reunimos, por ejemplo, mi hermano con mis primos, o me voy a casa de mis primos y tal, y vamos a lo mejor una tarde o una noche en casa de uno, y vamos a ir 10 primos y una mini gaming house, por así decirlo.
Ahora! Chesco, yo fraseo. O este, qué buena, tío. Mío.
Lo único que hace es cuando estás tú de día te lo comes.
Pues yo el primer viaje que hice a un evento pues fue en Barcelona, me tuvo que acompañar mi hermano y era como una experiencia, nosotros dos íbamos ahí la primera vez pues súper emocionados y tal, pero lo veía como un hobby porque no tenía nivel ni de lejos, no me imaginaba que en 2 años íbamos a estar aquí.
And Giants secure the 10th spot in the LCS.
Cuando entramos a la DCS hubo como una reunión en la casa, como toda la familia reunida, todo el mundo preguntaba, al final vimos que había mucho más pros que contras y que había que aprovechar la oportunidad. Si tú rechazas, es como estás rechazando una oportunidad que no puede tener casi nadie.
Hay que abrirse a nuevas posibilidades y esto es una oportunidad única. Él ha apostado por hacer lo que le guste, para mí eso es lo mejor que puede hacer.
Mi madre en ese sentido es muy liberal, es decir, ella no es la típica madre que siempre te pone normas, siempre te exige y tal, en el caso de que tú sigas con tus estudios muy bien y que tú te hagas tu vida social y tal. Ella, siempre que tú llevas una vida sana, tú con tu vida puedes hacer más o menos lo que tú quieras. Entonces ella siempre me ha apoyado y me ha dicho que si yo soy feliz, que ella es feliz.
¡Oh, Jorge! ¡Cata!
Dios, qué paliza.
Siempre se reúnen para ver 2 partidos. Siempre andan fotos en el WhatsApp de Family, todos juntos. Por ejemplo, mi hermano mayor tiene 2 hijas pequeñas y siempre andan selfie con las 2. Si ganamos, un selfie feliz. Si perdemos, un selfie triste. Ganamos, pierdas, ves que te apoyan.
¡Se han rendido!
¡No! ¡Flash, corre! Yeye, estas tenían miedo. ¿Has visto a Pedro? Bueno, yo voy a dejar ya.
Tú también.
Venga.
Venga, chavales. Nos vemos.
Venga, yo.